Right, guys, welcome to this week's Sprout News. First things first, I've had a shave, as you can see, because it was getting irritating, but little sharp grow back. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Lost Light coming to the UK and Germany. The soft launch is extending. I'm going to go through the dev talk of Badlanders. Quite honest with you guys, I'll be honest with you, I'm not enjoying the game right now. This update is a massive update. They're overhauling a lot of things, changed a lot of things, but is it too late? And I've upgraded my phone to Black Shark 3. It's pointless doing another segment of the video on that. Basically, the Red Magic 6 is with customs. I can't get it back. No chance in hell. They're not releasing it. I've refunded it, and I bought the Black Shark 3 instead, which is a lot better. It's got 12GB RAM, 256GB of storage, Snapdragon 865. It's just a massive upgrade. The screen's bigger, the touch response is better, etc. If you are interested in one of them, have a look online. The website's sold out, but you might be able to get one on AliExpress or something like that. Anyway, let's get into this week's video. Let's go. So guys, as you can see in the graphic in the background, the soft launch is coming to the UK and Germany on Google Play from May 13th. Now, what does that mean in terms of the servers? I'm not really sure. I don't know if I'm going to be on a separate server with lower ping, or you're just able to download the game. As you know, my ping's round about the 120, 130 mark. I don't know if it's going to stay like that. Hopefully, when I play, it's going to be around about the 30, 40 mark. And on top of the already decent performance from my phone, I should have some decent games. As you can see in the live stream in the background here, it does lag at times, and I don't know if that's the ping or the game itself. But if you are from Germany or from the UK, you will be able to download the game straight from Google Play. Hopefully, some of these devices which are within the specs but can't download currently will be able to through Google Play. Hopefully, because I know, especially, for instance, my missus has got 4GB of RAM. She's got all the stuff she needs, but when she downloads from TapTap, it just doesn't open. So hopefully, like I say, this works. Right, so guys, issue 6 of the devs talk for Badlanders has been released on the Discord, and you can check that out, obviously, on the official Discord. You can find the link on my Discord under Game Discords. If I can say Discord a couple more times in one sentence, it'll be great. Now, they've overhauled a lot of things. They're trying to sort of bring the back. There's a couple of things they're missing, I think, but a lot of things that have been long sought after for a while. But my main concern is it not too late? Because they've had all these problems for months on end now. A lot of the player base has left. I know a lot of people who just refuse to play now. I did a game the day you'll see in the background. Obviously, I had a new phone. I had to reset my layout during the match, which was a bit awkward, but I managed to find a hidey hole. Now, I killed a couple of people on this game, and then a camper killed us. And it's just, that's the game now. You either have too much money, and you've got all the gear you need, or you camp. And it leaves like proper players like me running around trying to, have gunfights and stuff at a bit of a standstill. And I'll tell you the truth, guys, I'm not enjoying playing Badlanders at the moment. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to continue with the content creator program for that game. Obviously, I'm dead excited for where Lost Light's go, and they're doing updates, they're improving this and that. So we'll see what the future holds for Badlanders. I have a feeling that the game might just sort of slip off the radar because they're focusing their time between mobile and PC, and they're not really improving one more than the other, or that they're catching up with the other one, but ahead with the other one. It's just making a massive mess. So, anyway. So, fundamental contents improvement. As they've said before, they finished the adjustments of gun stats, which have been updated last week, apparently. The differences of guns have been increased, and the suitable position of each gun has been addressed. Now, I haven't been playing the past week, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'm assuming they've made ARs to be medium range, SMGs, close range, pistols as a sidearm, and of course, sniper rifles a bit more better at long range, excuse me. Gameplay enrichment. Apparently, they're working non-stop on enriching the gameplays, both in combat and off combat. They obviously added the P90, which I've tried once, and I didn't particularly like it. but they're going to be adding more guns, attributes, attachments, and melee weapons in later versions. No date on this as of yet. It'll be kind of fun to run around with a sword, I'd imagine. So they're going to start adding other things anyway. It's not really... I know it says it further down on this, but they're going to release more clan achievements and personal achievements to strive for as well. Now, match modes integration. Now, as you know, you've got Shelter, Normal, Professional, and Specialist. And as you know, if you do play the game on a regular basis, because of the different servers and the different modes, sometimes on certain modes, certain servers, you're going to be waiting up to an hour. Nobody else. They're going to get rid of all three modes and just have one mode on the map. And obviously, they're going to have TPP, FPP, like either side. So you queue for Shelter or you queue for Raid Beach Foundation, and it's not Normal, Professional, Specialist. It's just Shelter, and then you can choose between third person or first person. Which, if you ask me, my opinion on the subject, I should have done at the very start instead of assuming that the player base was going to be massive to fill essentially 15 plus game modes, because if you count the different servers. Now, they're obviously going to adjust the in-combat resource and blah blah blah, the drop rates of different items on the map itself, so you might not just find, you know, level 1 gear, you might find level 5 gear on the map as a whole. Now, they're thinking about adding random in-combat elements. Now, this means mysterious supply crates, random secret rooms, special escape points, or even third-party forces. Now, I don't know if that means bots, the third-party forces. That's what I'm going to assume it is. I don't know if they're kind of following in the footsteps of Lost Light here a little bit, adding NPC targets to follow around. Be interested to see how they implement all this stuff anyway. And they're going to upgrade the mastery system to have a bit more diversity in it, just to actually help the guns, as opposed to you spend 2 hours leveling up and you get 0.01% extra accuracy on your shotguns. It's a bit stupid, you know what I mean? But they're gonna make it a bit more progression based to really see the improvement. Now, there's a couple of little bits of frequently asked questions here. So the updated PC version has fallen behind, which I have mentioned previously, just a little bit ago in what I was saying. So compared to the mobile platform, it is much more difficult for us to adjust and adapt the game for PC environments and models due to their vast variety of diversity. Lots of the release contents on the mobile platform are still in test and need to be improved to reach our PC release standards. So I ask if everyone playing on PC just to be a bit more patient, and hopefully when the PC version is good enough for Steam launch, they'll provide a bit more accessibility to transfer your mobile to PC. So if you play on mobile for now, but you want to play on PC, maybe wait a bit until they implement this. And that's the end of it, guys. So let us know in the comments what you think. I'll be honest with you, when they start introducing a couple of these things, I might come back to the game. But for now, it's the same old, same old. It's like playing PUBG Mobile, but you land with a full set of gear. They need to either wipe something, because it is a test after all. You could wipe it and start again, or start adding some of these features very soon. But for me, it's just boring. Anyway, guys, that's it for this week. I've been waiting for Annihilation to launch. You know, I talked about this a couple of weeks ago. It was meant to come last Friday, but they're having a bit of trouble with verification with Google Play or something like that, and they're just waiting for it to come through. They keep saying, obviously with the COVID-19 pandemic, it's taking a bit longer, which is understandable, so that's just sort of on the back burner a bit. New games wise, other than ones previously mentioned, like PUBG, New Dawn, New State, Undawn, Project Atlas, I think it is, stuff like that. They're all just sort of, we're just waiting for them. So it's pointless me doing an update video saying, oh wait, they've done this, they've done that, because you're quite honest, they're just like putting random graphics on Facebook or whatever, and it's just, there's not really much to say on the subject, so I'll just leave that for this week. Hopefully by next week I get a bit more update on things. However, I know I mentioned Diablo Immortal a while ago. There's another game called Undecember or Unseptember, something like that. One of the months with in front of it, which looks like a direct competitor to it. You can find it on TapTap. It's on pre-register. It looks really good. I'll not show you any footage because, quite honest, there's not much of it there. It's mainly like sort of a trailer, but it does look really good. The graphics look fantastic. So I'm going to leave the video for this week, guys. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. As we speak, I'm two subscribers away from 2,000. It'd be great to hit that today, but you never know. But yes, thanks for watching, and I will see you in next week's news.